Hi, my name is Anya. Welcome to my channel and thank you for being here. First and foremost, I would like to thank all 570 of you who are following me. I appreciate you so much from here to the moon. Thank you. This is a short video while I'm working on a bigger project, foreshadowing or a prelude if you will. So let me start off by saying that if you're sensitive to topics regarding children like child SA, child A, child P and grooming, I would strongly recommend that you don't watch this video. Okay, thank you. This is 41-year-old Jeremy J. Guthrie. Let's have a little look at his social media whilst his Instagram is still up. I'm kind of baffled it's still there. Anyways, he looks like your normal average family man. He has a son, I would say around 10 years old at the time the pictures were posted. I would imagine he's around 12-13 today in 2022. Here we have Guthrie playing in the snow oh so innocently, moving graciously like a snow angel. Well, this man, if we can call him that, is a sinister, nasty man who should quickly be made a eunuch or be given some lupron. If you know, you know. So let's look at some of the comments under the pictures. People are not kind to him. I feel so bad for that kid, shaking my head. Sucks to be that kid. You should take the long sleep. And also, he has a kid like, what the f***? Big puke. Hoping you get the works in prison. Anyone in Florida would end your life. Sick f***. This man is a pedo. Sick man here. Ugh, imagine being someone. Oh Guthrie, what did you do? Well, let's find out. Today we're heading to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Around 1 a.m. on July 5 of 2022, New Mexico police noticed a car switching lanes in a peculiar way on the I-25. The police said the driver wasn't using his blinkers and was swerving. They pulled the car over and the driver was 41-year-old Guthrie, who was clearly intoxicated. Police said he smelled of alcohol and had slurred speech. With him in the car were 6 passengers, all children between the ages of 12 and 14. When asked who the children were, he said, "My friends."
You have a bunch of kids in the car. How many kids? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are these kids to you?
This is my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
How old's your friend?
18.
That girl's not 18? All those people in the car, who are they?
They're just my friends. I mean...
Do you normally hang out with people who are young? How old are you?
I'm 41.
The kids in the car had also noticed Guthrie was drunk. They were worried and had asked him to pull over, but he refused.
Okay, I thought you guys were going to crash around that bend. He's going way too fast.
Oh, yeah.
And he's definitely not safe to drive.
Oh, yeah, we told you.
Guthrie failed his sobriety test and was taken to jail for a DWI, driving while intoxicated or impaired, and child endangerment. The children were taken to their respective homes. Guthrie was facing 6 felony child abuse charges on top of the drunk driving, but his defense argued that that was a step too far. Defense said, while those are serious allegations, they do not rise to the level of felony child abuse. Apparently, the judge agreed. On Wednesday, July 6, he stood in front of Judge Jill Martinez, who decided to release him from jail. Although this was Guthrie's second DWI, he was still allowed to drive, but only in a car with an ignition interlock device. Oh, the punishment. Well, he would not leave jail. The same day at 11 a.m., a call came into the police. So 2 of the minor passengers in the car were 13-year-old twin sisters, and the call came from their grandmother. According to her, he had been giving the girls alcohol at the night of their arrest, so the 4th of July. He had been giving 13-year-olds alcohol. And now to the most heinous and upsetting part. He had been one of the twins. He had been a 13-year-old. So many articles I read said that they had a sexual relationship. There was no sexual relationship. He was raping a 13-year-old. The grandmother told police the abuse had been ongoing for at least a year, and Guthrie impregnated the girl when she was 12, but she later miscarried. This is when police decided to talk to the girl, and a lot was revealed. The young victim said that one of her family members took a picture of the fetus. Who this family member isn't yet known. In the criminal document, the girl said he recorded at least one encounter on his phone and sent her images of it. He also told her he loved her and her twin sister and was excited that she was pregnant, hoping they would have a little girl. Fucking piece of shit. The girl also told police Guthrie has numerous guns and uses meth and cocaine. He had also raped one of the other children in the car, but there are no more details about that. The grandmother said she also found sexual messages on the other twins' phone from Guthrie. I read the messages and they were extremely graphic and sickening. I won't be reading them here. I think you are feeling nauseous enough. The twin told her grandmother that Guthrie had raped yet another girl, one of their friends, who then tried to kill herself and is now abusing alcohol. That's 3 victims that we know of. The twins later told police they met Guthrie on Snapchat. Unfortunately, it doesn't end here. The grandmother thinks the twin is pregnant again. The night he got arrested was the first time the grandmother learned about him. In a phone interview with News 13 on Monday, July 11, she said,
And then I got a call that they were all in the car. There was six of them, and was with this guy. And so I had no clue. It makes me sick. I'm livid to what he did to my granddaughters, and he's just a very, very sick person.
It is sick. But where is the mother? Where's the dad? Where's the aunt? Where are the teachers? Ma'am, where were you? She then continued. She told News 13 that Guthrie had been messaging the twins from jail. She sent the news screenshots that she said is Guthrie messaging one of the twins from jail. She got the twin to message him back, basically trying to coax him and see how far he would go. In one message, he asks for money. This grown, middle-aged man has the audacity to ask his 13-year-old victim for money when he's in jail for abusing her. The grandmother said she even told the girl to message him something specific. The girl wrote that she ran away from home and needed him to pick her up. Hey, I ran away. Can you pick me up by any chance? He writes back, and how am I supposed to do that when I'm in jail? She answers, you're still in there. I thought you got released. He says, not yet. Then the girl asks how he's texting her, and he tells her he's using the guard's phone. He writes, I ain't got none of my books. Can you send me some bread for food? She tries to call him and he responds, stop calling, I can't answer. She writes, hey you little f***ing God, you just lost your job. My grandma and police are on their way over there. The messages stopped when the twins wrote police knew he was talking to them. I'm pretty sure the guards know why he was in jail. How disgusting of him. You see, men like that, they stick together. They protect each other. They help each other. They know what the deal is, and they know who they are dealing with. Facts. The grandmother continued, he's in jail. How the heck is all this happening when he's in jail? That's crazy. You know what else is crazy? That they were hanging out with this 41-year-old loser, getting pregnant at the age of 12, having a miscarriage, and no one knowing about it. That's freaking crazy. Why would you encourage any communication with this creature? Why do the twins still have their phones and access to their social media? Why did they have social media at the age of 12? Why are you coaxing this man and not taking the information to the police without him having any contact with your grandkids? He's an absolutely disgusting pedophile creep fiend, nasty loser criminal and should be punished harshly. But what about the people commenting under the news clips? Let's see what they're saying. To be honest, I feel like they deserve it in a way, because when I was 12, I didn't even have a phone or any sort of social media. A 12-year-old was sleeping with a 40-year-old man for a year before they got caught. The girl needs discipline too. These girls should be grown better, because for some reason none of them thought that there is something wrong in hanging out with a 40-year-old guy and having sexual relationship with him. Now, did he break a law? Yes, but I also feel that some laws need to be revisited. It is consensual regardless of what the law says. The law used to say black people were property. Obviously, law is infallible. I'm not denying he's not a perverted man, but also this young girl and those other teens were out roaming around with a grown-ass man. For what? Fun. You really think she wasn't with him willingly? LOL, it's obvious she was using him just as much as he was using her. She wasn't assaulted. Young girls going after old men is very common. By law, she cannot consent to sex, but who's to say she didn't? She was out joyriding with other teens with a grown-ass man. At 12, 13 years old, you're clearly capable of knowing that you shouldn't be stepping into a creepy dude's car. Hogwash, the little girl had dirty hands too. I think the girl should be accountable too. Apparently the girl was chatting to begin with him. Keep coddling these kids. But why are the kids responding back to him? He didn't kidnap the kids. The girl said that they were in a relationship for a year. Why did she even communicate with him? Absolute abominations. And I wonder if they say these things out in the open. It's shocking, scary, it's disturbing, and frankly, makes me lose faith in humanity. I can't fathom what kind of a person would defend this monster and blame the girls. 12-year-olds. 12. Is it weird that it's more upsetting when it's a woman defending him and blaming the children? Where are your maternal instincts? I will be following this case closely, so yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.